Resolving a question on Earth geometry, especially that one that has to do with calculation of distance, either along the longitude or a latitude, is inevitable at grade 12. It's to this cause that I felt I have to do this video so as to educate you on how to go about such a question. So be attentive, watch me as I break this one down. First things first, let's look at this preamble. If two places lie along the same longitude, we find the distance in longitude and find the difference in latitudes. If we are looking at these 2 points A and D, what we're going to find is distance along this longitude, and then we'll find the difference in the latitudes whereon they're sitting. This one is sitting on latitude 72, and this one is sitting on latitude 28 degrees south. I actually did a video on how to find the difference in longitudes as well as latitudes. So if you didn't see that one, you had better look for it within this playlist where this one is. The second important thing that you need to know is the formula that we apply to find distance. So this is the formula. If you're asked to find the distance in longitudes, the distance in latitudes, in kilometers, we apply the first formula, where this symbol denotes the difference in latitudes. Then 2 pi, pi is always 3.142, and then the radius of the Earth. When you're calculating distance in kilometers, the radius of the Earth is 6370 kilometers. Then when you're asked to determine the distance along any meridian, in nautical miles, you make use of this formula. This is the difference in latitudes times 60 and your 1 man drive. Let's look at the first problem that we have here so as to help you understand these things pretty well. The saying, find the distance in both kilometers and nautical miles between the following points, taking pi to be 3.142. So the distance they want us to resolve is the one between A and B. Let me demonstrate how we go about that one. This side. Cool. So we are writing the formula. So distance is equal to difference in latitudes over 360 times 2 pi r. We can collect data so that everything falls in place. R is equal to 6370. Then pi is equal to 3.142, and then we have the difference in latitudes. Let's take a look at the latitudes where on these two different points are sitting. We have A on 72 degrees north, then B is sitting on 35 degrees north. Take note of the units. Both of them are in the northern hemisphere, hence the units NN. When two latitudes are in the same hemisphere, to find their difference, what you do is you subtract them. So that will be 72 degrees minus 35 degrees. That will give us 12 minus 5. That will be 7. And then 6 minus 3, that will be 3. Okay, I've actually subtracted 35 from 72 and I found 37 degrees. So here we know we're going to have 37, so you can say distance is equal to 37 degrees over 360 degrees times 2 times 3.142 times 6370. Therefore, distance will equate to, when you multiply out these on a calculator, you simply punch them over there. The answer will be 14.09 kilometers. And just like that, we are done. Let's now resolve the distance between those 2 points in nautical miles. So this is number 2. So distance in nautical miles is given by the difference in latitudes times 60. So distance is equal to difference in latitudes is 37 times 60. Therefore, distance is equal to When you multiply these two, the answer will be 2,220 nautical miles. And we are done with the first problem, right? We've actually found the distance between those 2 points in kilometers as well as in nautical miles. Let's move on to the second set of points, that is BC, B and C, right? Let's resolve these two. All right, so let's resolve the difference in latitudes for point B and C. B is on 35, then C is on the equator. So what we have is 35 degrees, right? 35 degrees, because this one equates to 0. Whatever we do, we subtract or we add, the answer will still be 35 degrees. With that in mind, we can now move on and write pi as 3.142, then r is equal to 6370. We can plug those values into the equation, and we're going to have distance is equal to, the difference in latitudes is 35 degrees over 360 degrees times 2, pi is 3.142, and then r 6370 degrees. Distance, therefore, is equal to, when you punch these on the calculator, the answer will be 3891.7 kilometers. So this is the distance in kilometers. We are done. We can move on and tackle the distance in nautical miles, right? So distance is equal to difference in latitudes times 60. Distance, therefore, equates to difference in latitudes is equal to 35 times 60. Therefore, distance will equal to 2,100 nautical miles. We've resolved the two questions, right? And just like that, we're done. Let's now resolve the distance between A and D. All right, first things first, let's find the difference in latitudes. So latitude 1, where is it? A is on 72 degrees, and then D is on 28 degrees, right? So since they're in two different hemispheres, this one is in the northern hemisphere, this one in the southern hemisphere. What we need to do is we have to add them, right? So we have 72 degrees plus 28 degrees. The difference in latitudes will be, that will be a 10, 8 plus 2, 10. Remember 1, 7, 8, 9, that will be 100 degrees. The difference in latitudes is 100 degrees. Now, having resolved it, we are going to plug it into the equation. Therefore, we're going to have D is equal to 100 degrees over 360 degrees times 2. Pi is 3.142, and then the radius of the Earth is 6370 in kilometers. When you reach this point, just punch your calculator and the answer will be 11,919 kilometers. How about in nautical miles? So in nautical miles, it will be distance is equal to difference in latitudes times 60. Therefore, distance is equal to difference in latitudes is equal to 100 times 60. Therefore, distance is equal to 6,000 nautical miles. Friends, that's how we determine distance along the meridian or distance along any longitude. If any question comes on an exam, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to answer it now. Go ahead and answer as many questions as you can from different past papers. Keep practicing until you write an exam. I'll see you in the next video where we'll be talking about calculating distance along a small circle. See you in the next video.